This time, what I'll be doing is another draw pad, and because this is a math episode, this time we're doing multiplication. And remember, I do have a main channel full of gaming, and I do not care if this is my math channel. It's no swearing in my comment section. But anyway, if there are any ads interrupt, I'll probably pause the recording and ignore the pause recording. And let's get into multiplication. Alright, numbers go up to infinity. Okay. But you have to add up a lot of, so there's no end number. Because there's like other stuff. I thought I just mentioned that. But to get up high numbers, you'll need a faster way than just adding numbers. But even though there's like less of a chance there'd be a situation like that. But anyway, what we have to do is in multiplication is there are actually different times tables. You have to learn your times tables. I can't teach you all the times tables because numbers go up to infinity and I'll be here forever, and I do not have long for the math videos. So I'm just going to show you how to do them time. Yeah, here is a regular multiplication question. Okay, now all you have to do is with your selected number, you just have to add the selected number with itself a couple of times. Yeah, so if you're doing 7 times 3, you'd have to do 7 plus 7 plus 7. Yeah, you have to do 7 plus 7 plus 7, or like with any number, yes. So if you get, say, 2 times 7, you have to do 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. You have to do that. And then you'll get the answer to this as well with watching. But that's what you do. That's probably a plausible strategy if you had 1-digit numbers. But for 2-digit numbers, it would be a lot harder. Because you have two 1-digit numbers. But don't worry. There is, of course, another way. Now, for our 2-digit numbers, this is what you call the column trick. What we do with columns is we start by putting up here a 2-digit number, any 2-digit number. It doesn't matter. Yeah, I'm gonna put a 2-digit number here, and then this is kind of like column addition, but a little different. So, and what you have to do with that and what you have to do with 15 is, if you're asked to do maybe 15 times 4 or 15 times any number, you put it there. Now you do 5 times 4 on its own, because the 5 is below there. And you have to do it from the right side, which is the ones column, to the left side, which is your tens column. 5 times 4 is 20. But you probably noticed a little more, because this is a little different, because you know like in like column addition, if you've seen that video, where if you add some single-digit numbers, you get double-digit numbers. This applies to multiplication as well. So you have to do, what do you do, and carry the number to the next question. 1 times 4, sorry, It's just 4. Yeah, literally 1 times 4 is just 4 because all the numbers in the 1 times table are just 1 times 1 is 1, or 1 times 2 is 2, 1 times 3 is 3, 1 times 4 is 4, and so on and so forth. But I have to add, but you can see the answer is 60 because you have to add that 2 from earlier and that other digit. And also, every number has its own times table. And also, there's the 0 times table. Guess what? The 0 times table is just 0 times 0. It's all just 0. The only number in the 0 times table is literally 0. 0, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0 for days. Yeah, that. There's also something I'll go in depth a little in another video because it is multiplication still, but a little bit different and involves it's multiplication and division, which is next video's topic. Because what happens in there, dividing by 10, 100, 1,000, all those numbers, has a different effect, has a different thing that I'll go into. But multiplying by 10 on its own, but multiplying by 10, I can 10 with anything but a decimal number because I'll look more about multiplying that in another video. So if we just do 7 times 10, you get 70. 12 times 10 is 120. Basically, timesing the numbers by 10 means you just get the number that you just have. The number you're timesing that isn't 10, but with a 0 stuck on. And also, yeah. And also for 20 and 30, you have to times 7 by 2, for example, which is 14, then put a 0 on top. Same for 7 times 3 and any other number. I thought I'd just get that out of the way. Oh, yeah. And there's also if there are double numbers, like, for example, this. But this is 20, yeah. But there is another trick. You have to do this, and also you have to put your placeholder 0 down there. You might not be able to see it, so here's what's below there on the right side. But then you do 5 times 2, which is 10. Then you do 3 times 2, which is 6, plus the 1, which is 7. Yeah, then you have to do 0 plus 0, which is 0. 0 plus 0, which is again 0. Nothing plus 7, which is just 7, to get your answer. Then, yeah, also the real answer on the side because I know you can't see down there. Also, there won't be any custom thumbnails again. Yeah. Also, this is your multiplication sign. Here you go. And also there's a little trick with your 9 times table where you have to hold up both of your hands. You might not, again, you won't be seeing you'll probably not see my hand again. Now, and you have to pull put both hands up and your fingers up at the same time. You know, your hands and fingers, like if you're going to high five someone. Now, what you have to do is push one of your fingers down, depending on what number you're doing. Like your first finger down for 1 times table, second for third, and the 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, and 10th finger are on your right hand. Well, for me anyway, probably. And your 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th are on your left hand. So, and then you just put the finger, like if you're doing 8, you put your 8th finger down, and then all the numbers on the left, on your left hand, there'll be 5 fingers up, and there'll be 2 on the other side of the 8th, so there'll be 7 fingers up. The 7 will be in the 1s column of the number, and the 2 on the other side will be on the 1s, no, sorry. The 7 will be on the 1s column. The 7 will be in the 10s column, sorry, and the 2 will be in the 1s column. So the answer is 72. But unfortunately, this trick will only work with numbers 1 through 10. 9 times numbers 1 through 10, as you don't have a lot of, yeah. But I have to teach you a lot if you do not know. I can't make these videos very long. And this maths every Tuesday for you. And yeah, I'm back with the maths. And hopefully this multiplication has done something in your life. Then again, the 3rd channel is coming out soon. This will be the end of the video. I hope you had fun. I hope you learned something new. Let me know if there's anything I might have missed in the comments below, and I might go back to it in another video on a short. Anyway, I've got some more stuff to do today. Like, I've got to get a video for the main channel for you. It might be something you like, something you don't like. And I will be seeing you a lot later. See you next Tuesday for this maths video. Bye-bye.